This Empress Alba Pantera. Welcome to part 3 of the series, North Node in Pisces, South Node in Virgo. And up to the point I'm about to start y'all reading, is the day has been one of, as you can see in the title, what is so funny. But the nature of the giggles is at an all-time high right now. Okay. So pretty sure that we're about to find out what is so funny. I really want to know what is so funny. The universe doesn't have a sense of humor, but there's obviously something floating around, and I want to know what's so funny. Okay, because even if it's a moment where you quote unquote supposed to be serious, the giggles once again are at an all-time high. Not complaining. I just want to know what's so funny. So, we are about to tap into this energy. I'm going to start with an archetype. What is so funny? I feel as though it may even have something to do with the next 18 months. Things that you used to take seriously, you're looking at it on some, yo, it wasn't even that serious. But the fact that I stayed in that shit, oh, I've been doing this for this amount of time, that's crazy. You're getting the time to laugh at it. I pray that if you are going through anything right now that you may not see a way out of, that you can see your way out of it. But this is not even gonna be a long message, to be honest. But what is the archetype of this energy source? What is so funny? What is so funny? Okay. What is so funny? Ain't that something? The nerve. The heart comes out. 31. I'm done. This card stay coming out, stay showing itself. Uh-huh. Now remember, you get earth. You put that H over here, you get earth. Let's get a rune. What's the rune? What's the rune energy? It's beautiful how this is a nest and you have this beautiful bird. What is this? That's giving Six of Swords energy. We're sailing away. Enya's song might be significant. Sail away, sail away, sail away. You know what? Isn't it her music where she made up her own language and she has a plethora of hits using her own language? Some of y'all about to do something where you recognize it wasn't even that serious. Yeah, that's truly what happens when you do tap into your heart. I mean, North Node in Pisces, that's the legend. South Node in Virgo is going to help you with any type of unhealthy habits you have that is pushing you away from trusting your gut. Virgo is the gut. You got the Chariot and Strength. Ooh, move. That's wild. I love that. Hold up. It's an Egyptian hieroglyphic of that symbolizes water, and then you have the chariot, and then strength, and then you have this boat here. The heart is guiding you. 15, out of temptation, or allowing you to see your power of temperance through temptation. That's what it is. Okay, yeah. Learning your power through temptation. Learning your power of temperance through temptation. That could, yeah, that could be it. That could definitely be, yeah. hold on. There's something else. Whew. Hold up, y'all. Give me 1 second. Mu also means no. Yo. Or nothingness. Or void. The self, strength, manas, and urus. There is a healing here with this urus rune. Healing of muscles and anything connected with bodily strength. Strength, changing form, tenacity, transformation, health. Then you also have this manas rune, the letter M. It helps to heal sprains, pull tendons, so muscles and tendons, especially feet or ankles. That's Pisces. Pisces rules the feet. Ankle area, you can more so connect that to the feet as well, obviously, but now we're getting close to the region of your Achilles. And for those of you who are not aware, your Achilles starts from the heel of your foot to the very bottom of your calf. That's how long the Achilles is. I wonder if some of you are experiencing any type of tension in that area. And if so, that is your cue in regards to what you have to heal and break through. Has to do with your 11th house of where you meet other people, large groups of people for the long term. Also having to do with one's humanitarian efforts, and the 12th house, hidden enemies, rehab, rejuvenation, rest, spirituality, mystical secrets. Let's see what else coming up here. I love that that's coming out because it seems there is a powerful shift happening here at the opening of this portal of the nodal shift, that you are now becoming able to laugh. You have the strength to laugh at certain situations because you're trusting where the universe is guiding you. Again, with this boat energy, it's given 6 of Swords, which is Aquarius, 11th house. Mercury in Aquarius. So January 30th to the 8th of February could be significant. Tomorrow could also be of significance because you got 15 showing up here. Number 7, yeah, 125. The heart is on page 125, but that's, no, that's 8. 7 is also significant. So going towards your strength, being spiritually guided and answering where you're being asked to go requires you to have spiritual strength, though. Meaning, I'm seeing the card of the Oracle Tarot deck, which says spiritual strength for the 9 of Wands, where you have gone through at least 9 different lessons that has taught you the power that you have spiritually. Let's see here, the heart, the home, the center, the throne. Some say there is a cave at the center of the heart. Others say it's a pool with a flowering white lotus. Imagine yourself there and draw what you see. Huh. Now, here you have the Vesica Pisces symbol showing up. Let me show you this here so you can get a visual. There it goes, the second card. So trust your intuition, because this is the second card that shows up there, and that's 1239. See that symbol showing up here? Mind you, at the bottom of the deck that this was behind is the third eye, 39, 38, and then speaking into that order of 11 and 12. So definitely take a look in your natal chart. What's in your 11th, what's in your 12th house, or the signs that rule it, and see what planets you have in those signs that rule those houses to get more information about what this energy could mean for you. Do your research, baby. Okay. Now, once again, it says, some say there is a cave at the center of the heart. Others say it's a pool with a flowering white lotus. Imagine yourself there and draw what you see. Is it possible from an imaginal point of view to sense the heart as a place? Yes. Either we are there within the realm of expansion and compassion, or we are drifted somewhere else. There is no in between. Is it common for us to leave this archetypal center without realizing it? Yes. As the world, with its seductive twists and turns, offers us frequent departure, that part. And back to what we were saying before, you are learning your power of temperance, which is 14, in the midst of temptation. Something's definitely going in divine order, and you are beautifully aligning with it, because temperance comes before the temptation card or the devil card. So 14, 15. Pay attention to when you're seeing that in your environment and what you're thinking about. 552 on the clock, 512 on the screen. And that's the 15, but they both end in 52, which is a 7. 15, that's a 6. Information is trust your body, especially when you are feeling the energy of strength or the opposite. Your body is making it more clear for you to know when to say no. You just have to step into what is always what is always there and will always be there for you to make these decisions, your awareness. I feel as though this is when, because I'm starting to giggle again, this is when you'll start to realize how simple this shit is. The more you tap into your awareness, the better your life is going to be. And to do so, this is where knowing your natal chart, your human design, galactic signature, what else? Your numerology, knowing all of these things about you, so that way no one has to sit there and tell you about you, and you'll know when it's a yay or nay. Because you're not just going to easily just take on what someone says that this is you when you know yourself. And this will also cease the energy of you having to seek validation. Where now you can become your own diviner. You can become your own guide. Right? It continues to say, we may even become a stranger to the landscape of the heart, leaving it vacant for long stretches of time. The seat of the heart is often reclaimed by nature, music, dance, and the presence of children or animals. This card, Booyaka, encourages us to move past the layers of life's tangles and knots and enter the wild and sacred center of the self. The most precious throne in the galaxy is awaiting your return. Now, tell me this is not in alignment. If you haven't seen part 1 and 2, this is what we've been discussing this entire time. Then when you look at as above, so below, as within, so without, and you're looking at the solar system, the earth is in a position where it would be considered the heart chakra of the solar system. And Saturn, because it's the furthest away from the sun in terms of those first 7, would be the root. Mars would be the solar plexus, which also gives Pluto that energy because they coincide with one another. Mars and Pluto ruling Aries and Scorpio. But it's more so of a solar energy. That fire can burn through anything, and that burn can allow you to rise from the ashes and begin a rebirth through the process of regeneration. Okay, so when in the light energy of this heart, the balance of the light and the dark, I would say, you carry the energy of being expansive, knowing, as well as having gentle clarity. When in the dark and without balance of the light, fraught, tangled, betrayal. To go deeper, listen to Wild is the Wind by Nina Simone. Here's something to ponder on. Recall the last time your heart was touched. Soak in every detail you can and feel the heart awaken. Recall the last time your heart was touched. Soak in every detail you can and feel the heart awaken by doing what it mentioned prior to. Imagine yourself there and draw what you see. Even if you don't, it doesn't matter if you know how to draw. That's not what this is about. It's just put it in an image, put it in color, and live in color. You know what I'm saying? Put it in an image that you can see that it represents you. Where the heart is awakening. Because this speaks of divine feminine, birthing and fertility, the Versica Pisces. The Versica Pisces. The Versica Pisces. Somebody has a beautiful gap in their tooth. Do not be ashamed, darling. Flaunt it, it's beautiful. 2 overlapping discs of Vesica Pisces contains the almond eye shape that was used in the ancient mystery schools to represent layers of interconnected meanings, including divine feminine and the holy passage, portal for the sun that links heaven, spirit, and earth, physical. How cute. The Vesica Pisces symbol is also a geometric and esoteric aspect of the flower, in parentheses, seed of life, symbolically and actually. In East Africa, the symbol is known as mandorla. The ancient Celts created female Sheila Nagig figurines who exposed their genitals and archetypally represented the same. The 2 intersecting circles symbolize the creative birth space that emerges the 3rd archetypal entity, which holds the linking trinity energies that are the energetic forces and geometric building blocks on all levels of divine manifestation. This card also brings the energy of procreation, birthing, pregnancy, divine feminine, fertility, divine trinity, mind, body, soul, sacred union, me, Us, you. Thought, actions, emotions, union. And I love that it didn't say thinking, actions, emotions. It says thoughts, actions, and emotions, because thoughts cannot be controlled. That's why the media thrives, because it can control your thinking. So you already have the innate thought to not go towards certain things. But depending on your proximity to the heart, or whether you are in the heart chakra, if you have a proximity that's too far away from it, even just being away from it in general, anything that is outside of you, external to you, can influence what it is that you're thinking. Because once you carry the vibration of a thought, it should instantly bring you to some sort of action and connection to an emotion. But if you have a lack of understanding of the energy and motion within you, now you are easy to be controlled. This is why that 14 and 15 also came about, or the energy of 14, gaining the temperance to have power over 15, the temptation. But to gain that temperance, which is Sagittarius, that means you can see. If you can see, that means you've crossed the bridge of your heart chakra, which means you dwell in the heart chakra. If you cannot see and you're overthinking, you're working with just the lower chakras, or quote unquote hell. That's the fire pit. There's a lot of fiery energy below the heart chakra. A lot of fire. All the colors that can represent fire are below the heart chakra: red, orange, and yellow. That is the fire pit. Okay? So, some of y'all is as simple as eat some more greens. And to stop misusing the goddess plant, the triple goddess plant. Use it wisely. It's a triple goddess plant. It's a feminine energy. Don't misuse it. Don't misuse it by over abusing it. It puts you into your body. Go there. Connect with the inner child. And for some of you, be mindful where you're getting it from too. That's an entire message, because it's 6:22 on the screen, 6:02 on the clock. It just went to 6:03. For some of you, that's causing you to procrastinate when it comes to your creation, when it could actually help you to create, but you're getting too lazy with it. That was so, it's not random, but that's definitely for somebody. All right. Let me see something. 6:23. Some of you have a very strong magic of love. Marie Laveau. Especially with the lover showing up there. Maybe some of you also have the healing hands to grow a triple goddess plant that can actually help people heal. Mami Wata. Oh, wow. 30. Nigga. Can you show the card anyway? Yeah, she's with Jumbi. Some of you are wearing a mask here when it comes to your divine presence, being vulnerable. Huh. No, there's something else with this thing here. Hold on. Yeah, see, I knew there was something else. Mu, as far as the lost continent and its metaphysical significance. Mu represents a symbol of ancient wisdom and spiritual knowledge that has been lost to the modern world. According to legend, Mu was a vast continent that existed in the Pacific Ocean and was home to advanced civilization. This civilization was said to possess incredible knowledge of spirituality, science, and technology, and was ruled by the god essence beings known as Nakals. Nakals was said to possess incredible powers, including the ability to manipulate energy and matter, and they used this knowledge to create a utopian society of Mu, which is basically something similar to Lyran's too. However, the continent was destroyed in the Great Cataclysm, and the advanced civilization was lost forever. Now, this is also similar to when people go through a state of trauma and forget their abilities. You know, just to bring it back home type shit, where a lot of these stories that you hear could literally be from a microcosm standpoint of situations that you go through in your daily lives that prevents you from tapping in beyond realms within you, or just rising into your akasha or your throat chakra, which is where you have the vibration of the beginning, the words that connect to you and make your reality. Because in the beginning, what was the word? And the word was with who? God, which is you. You the one with words too. Everything you speak, you create. Now, let's see. You have Mami Wata, naked, and then you have, look at that, Saturn right there. Let's look. Let me look a little bit further. If you ain't heard from nobody today, I love you. Oh, oh, that's a whole message. Somebody didn't hear I love you enough. The way that candle just it's over there, you probably could hear it. Huh. It's 6:07. Mars and Gemini. That came up in the other message too. Hold up. Let me okay. Mami Wata, goddess of emotional nakedness, diaspora, team temple of the griots, element water. Mami Wata and her sisters live in the Ikboba River in Benin City, Nigeria, but the ancient mermaid goddess is her own global pantheon. Mami Wata influences emotions and gives her followers with clairvoyance and healing powers. Her guidance to you is hide no more. The emotional nakedness you avoid is your superpower, not your shame. So this is speaking to your solar plexus. This is speaking to your solar plexus. Some of you may have, I'm picking up Mars and Scorpio, Mars and Virgo. Who else? Definitely Mars and Aries, but just in a more, it's more so from the Queen of Wands space, in terms of you have this sensuality and this beauty and this attractiveness about you that you may have experienced some type of trauma in the past from it. It's time to let that go and just be the beautiful, vibrant, fiery, sensual being that you are. Mars in Pisces, that's 10 of Cups energy. Anywhere your Mars placement is where this is guiding you to look, especially if we're talking about shame, because shame blocks the solar plexus. Guilt blocks your sacral, which has to do with creativity and sensuality. Feeling guilty about what you're creating because someone else may feel some type of way. Hey, mind your business and do what you got to do, what you came here to do, okay? Embodiment. Being emotionally naked means being vulnerable enough for the real you to shine through. Vulnerability is a strength, not a weakness. Practice being transparent. Start with the people closest to you. Oh, 610. It's Nine of Swords still. If you, some of y'all seem to get in battles and doing this with people that are close to you. That's your cue at that point to start a channel, to start a podcast, to speak to a collective that aligns with who you are. Because where you are at was perfectly designed for you to start your own path, for you to become that pioneer. All right? Practice being transparent. Start with the people closest to you. We already discussed that. Say, I haven't been showing the whole me, but I am starting today. You can do that with the collective that you are building, if it's not with those around you. Have the courage to feel and express your feelings without people pleasing. There you go. So that means say what you got to say. And you'll get out of the energy of being defensive, of saying what you have to say. Once you begin to really be in love with yourself, your mission, and who you are. You know what I mean? Again, the biggest motto here on this channel, you're not here to be understood by anyone but yourself. Because if you ask anybody with an external point of view of hell, that if you are destined for it, which we all have hell within us, because it's something that it's more of an esoteric or something that is internal. But for somebody who has the point of view that this is somewhere you go if you don't do what you're supposed to do here, where you go, that's a different topic. But if you were to ask somebody, you want to go to hell with me, they're going to tell you, hell no. So use that energy for everything else, even when it comes to going into places that are of heaven energy, which is also within you. That when you rise to your truth, rise into your heart chakra, and you speak your truth, whoever's going to be around you, they're going to be around you. Whoever's not, don't force them to stay. All right? That's a warning. Speak your truth, share your story, cultivate an appreciation for vulnerability in others. Become comfortable with feeling uncomfortable and making others uncomfortable. If you've been on this channel just for a bit, listen, it could have just been the previous two videos of this series. You think I'll be able to express myself if I'm worried about the way somebody views me? Man, fuck what anybody got to think. They got to sit with that, not me. That ain't none of my business. That is none of my business. My business is my brain, my heart, my spine, and what my Kundalini energy decides to do when I decide to do what I'm going to do. When I do it. As I'm doing it. Okay? So, the goddess declaration of Mami Wata. I have the courage to be vulnerable. Yeah, you obviously do. Strength, that is the lion card. Let's get some tarot cards here. Because that's where we at with it now. Okay. Let's see. What is the tarot message for the collective? Let's get a real good shuffle here. 3 shuffles. One more. What could be happening? The influence was actually happening. What could be happening here? Oh, shit. Influence. Wow. Said leave it that way. Okay. What's actually happening? Everything we just said. Oh, man. With Jupiter and Capricorn at the bottom of the deck. Two of Pentacles. Root chakra. Spirit. Okay. So, what could be happening is that, yeah, you're manifesting. What's influencing is that you're preventing a tower moment, or you are, the storm hasn't come yet because you still have an opportunity to change something here. You still, that's 7, that's 16, but a 17 with the 30 here, that's 20. You're in a position to make a decision right now before this tower turns upright. Because once the tower turns upright, it'll still, I feel as though it'll still be in your favor because you at least showed courage. Okay, so this would be an energy of a person who you've been doing all that you can. You removed a lot from your life. Yes, you have. It wouldn't be for a person that hasn't, though. You stop making excuses for yourself. You're basically in this uncomfortable state of all the changes that you've been making. So much so that you are destined to go backwards. What's next? Let me see. What's next? I love to see it. You're not going backwards. You're not going backwards. That's for sure. There goes the 19 right here. You're not going backwards. That's definitely clarifying that with the 6 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, victory and success. Just know that if you continue to move forward, continue to follow the path of your heart, which means it gets very uncomfortable in this stage. Because you're now possibly having to build a foundation, this 31, having to build a foundation from a space that you're not comfortable doing so. But get comfortable with the uncomfortable. Isn't that what Mami Wata just showed you? 618, 0.618 is part of the golden ratio. So you're golden. You're on a golden path. I love to see that. That's what's up. 91 could also be of significance, or September 1st. Definitely in a quite of a tempting space, it seems, that you'll be able to laugh about. That's for sure. Because you're not going to go backwards. I don't see, in this energy, I don't see someone going back into a state that puts them in a detrimental space. Let's get more clarity. Who is this for? Someone who made judgment. Wow, look, the fact that this shit is at the bottom of the deck. Someone who made a judgment call over the temptation. Yeah. You're learning. You're remembering something here that's going to change your entire life around. Who is this for? The Magician. Again, yeah. Who is this for? Page of Swords. And the Five of Swords. Six of Swords right there. Someone who is trusting their heart to manifest their truth, their reality. The Ten of Cups. You might have Mars in Pisces. What's this? Seven of Cups. Knight of Cups. And then the King of Cups. You have a lot of energy surrounding you at this time to help you, even in the event that you... So there's hidden towers that are happening around you. Flower of Life shows up a few times here with the Vesica Pisces. Something from the hidden realms is definitely helping you with your rebirth. Because you have shown that you are ready to move forward. You have shown that you are ready to move forward. Yep. Look at that. Big time. The Phoenix ready to rise. And now you have this energy of Pegasus, or an ancestor connected to the gods, goddesses, or realms beyond realms, eons, the elementals that are coming in to assist you. Could possibly be blocking out a lot of communication that you may not have the strength to block out. So this could be an energy for some of you where you may experience certain people stepping out of your life. And you may even notice that it's making your situation easier for you to let go. Let's get one more oracle card. Ashe, Queen Nefertiti with the Alchemy, 38. Yes, you're in the season of alchemy. Nana Bulu Klu. I love her so much. At the bottom of the deck. 38, Queen Nefertiti. But I'm going to go to Nana Buluklu first. Okay, this shows up at the bottom of the deck. Threshold Guardian. She's from the Temple of the Threshold Guardians. Nana Buluklu is the Most High, Supreme Being, Primordial Mother, Grandmother of all the Orishas, deities, and Daomi's wise woman, herbalist and healer. Her guidance. You have entered a new cycle that is very old. Allow yourself to become present. Trust in the divine timing. Don't be in such a hurry. There are no shortcuts here. Embodiment. Are you ready for a new beginning? You are in or entering a new season that will force you to evolve. This is a time of major transition. You are not stuck. You are holding on to old patterns. Change can be terrifying. Allow yourself to be guided. When you choose a new path, you are ripe for self-sabotage. Very similar to when a snake sheds its skin. It's blind in the beginning. It cannot see once the skin comes off its head. As you are too. We just stepped into the beginning of, well, actually when it really kicks in, the year of the snake. But in those beginning stages of it, very similar to the frequency speaking to here. When you choose a new path, you are right for self-sabotage as you cannot see, but you in this position are also protected as a mother would her newborn. Whoever is taking care of that newborn protects the newborn. A commitment test from the universe may pop up to delay this new pathway. Stay the course. Your time is now. The declaration is, I am limitless. And to conclude this reading, we have Queen Nefertiti. Temple of Queens, element fire. Nefertiti was a legendary Egyptian queen whose name means a beauty has come. Celebrated as a goddess and her husband's equal, Queen Nefertiti led a spiritual revolution, worshipping Aten, the sun god. The guidance from Queen Nefertiti is the following. It is time. You turn everything that life throws your way into gold. You are on the path to fulfilling your purpose. What you're being asked to embody, 444 on the screen, is the fact that you are an alchemist. You are an alchemist. You have the power to bend universal energy. Dare to transmute lead into gold by shifting from fear to love. And you know that's also the power of the alchemist, especially when you're writing something out with a pencil and it shows up. That's literally lead and it shows up. That's the golden feature of it. On some real shit. Everything you desire exists in some form of love and energy. Match this frequency, which is also why it's important to get away from those who put you at a lower vibration. Doesn't matter who it is. See it in your mind's eye first. Imagine it. There you go. I am loved fully. How does it appear, taste, and smell to be loved unconditionally? And then state, I am happy and healthy. See it by stating, I am a money magnet, and sense the feeling of saying so. The goddess declaration, everything I touch turns to gold, and so shall it be. I love you, and see you on the next live.